Hi. So today I want to show you something different. As you probably know by now, I am a single mom of two girls. We live in Vancouver, BC, Canada. And as I have to take care of my girls by myself, I don't have much time to work. I work as a paralegal, but my income is not great just because I don't have enough time. So I work part-time from home. So I try to save money on everything that I don't have to spend too much to. I'll show you today how I dye my hair at home by myself. So I have short hair. This haircut calls Pixie, and I don't have any gray hair, luckily, but I love to keep my hair very bright, and I call this color peach. My girls say I'm peach mama, but it's called Power Copper on the box. So I'll show you how I do it myself. So it saves a lot of money because this color, the orange that I love, it's very hard to maintain and it doesn't last long, as bright as it is at first. So when you have short hair, you have to wash your hair often, and especially in summer it fades very quickly. And also with short hair you kind of see it grows out and you can see the roots. So it's actually easy to do it yourself, and I'll show you what you need. And as I said, I try not to spend money on something that is not necessary. So I'll show you very basic stuff what you need. You don't need to buy extra equipment or extra tools to easily do it. So what I have gloves, obviously, that come in a package. I have a little bowl, which is like basic glass. You better use glass or ceramic bowl. And I have two brushes, which are like very simple, and I got them. One was part of the hair dye package, and one I bought probably from, I don't know, like dollar store maybe. You don't need like fancy tools and fancy equipment to make it happen and to look great. So I'll show you the final result, and I'll show you what products I need. So to make sure you dress up comfortably in clothes that you don't want to get damaged. So it's like all t-shirt, and also you use a towel which should be close to the dye color you use. If you want a pink hair, then you probably would like to have something pink so it doesn't stain. So I have like orange yellowish towel that's for the hair, because when it's freshly dyed it can stain your towel. I use L'Oreal that you can buy online, or you can buy it at the regular store, like Shoppers, or like your regular grocery store or mall. This color, you can use actually any hair dye that you can buy at the store. This color was discontinued in the area where I live, so I can only buy it online from Amazon. I'll put a link in the description if you want exactly the same color. So it's not sold in Vancouver anymore. L'Oreal is a good brand and easy to use, and you cannot, I can't guarantee, but it's very hard to damage your hair using the high quality products, even though it's mass media. And as my hair originally is dark, I have to bleach it, and I also do it at home, and I'll show you. So to bleach your hair, you actually use the same product, the hair dye that you can buy at the store. So I don't have a license, like hairdresser license, to go and buy professional products, and I don't want to use professional products just because you need to be careful with them. They're good, but you need to know exactly what you're doing, and to mix the colors and to mix the bleach, you have to be careful not to damage your hair. So it's almost impossible to damage your hair with this kind of product. Again, I have short hair, so the longest piece is my band, which is here. So when you bleach your hair, it gets slightly damaged. Like there is no way to keep it like healthy 100%. So it's slightly damaged, but as I have haircut often, so the damaged part gets cut very often, so my hair is still healthy and it's looking good all the time. For the long hair, you probably don't want to bleach your hair too often. For the long hair, you apply bleach only for the roots where it grows out, so then you don't damage the hair all the time with the bleach. In my case, I bleach everything, like roots and like all the hair, just because, as I said, short hair, I don't damage. Like, I mean, the haircut is often enough that it doesn't get damaged easily. So for the bleach, I use L'Oreal to bleach my hair, maybe like 2 or 3 shades. So my hair is dark. I don't need it to be white. You don't actually want it to be extremely white, extremely bleached. You still have to keep the color of your original hair, so the dye sticks to it. If you bleach it too much, then you won't get a good result after. So you just bleach it maybe like a couple shades. Or, so this is more expensive. It probably on sale it comes to like $13 probably. Or I also buy Garnier, which is cheaper, which is totally fine as well. So it also can bleach your hair a couple shades, just to make sure you buy the dye that says bleach cream. So it has to say bleach on the package. So there are different shades, but you still have to see that it says bleach on the package. Otherwise, if it's not bleach, then you won't get a good result. So what we do, first I'll show you how to bleach your hair easily. So it only takes like 10 minutes to apply, even less on my short hair. Then you wait for about 15-20 minutes, depending on what result you want to see, and then you wash your hair and apply a color or a hair dye that the color you wanna see. So at the end I will have this shade of my natural hair, and when I apply this power copper, then it will look like this. Let's start mixing, and then I'll show you how it looks. So first, do not forget to put your gloves on. This is important, not to manage your manicure or your skin, because it can be irritating. So we open the package. I actually don't use any measuring cups anymore because I've been doing this for many years now, but to make sure that it's a right amount. So for my short hair, I only need half of the bottle. So this is 59 milliliters, 2.0 OZ. So 59 milliliters is, let's say, 60 milliliters. And I have this measuring cup from Kids Cough Syrup. So I add 20 and 10 more. 10 more. So half of the bottle. It says 1 on the bottle, so this is number 1, what you need to put in. And then number 2, developing cream. So the total is 120 milliliters, which for the half I need 60 of it. So 3 of those. 1, 2, 3. You can actually weight the developing cream or the oil. This is shimmering oil. You can weight it, but it's easier because it's liquid. It's easier to measure in a measuring cup. And there are 2 lightning power packages. We'll only need 1. So this L'Oreal comes, so they actually assume that you would use only half at a time. So it's very convenient that you have 2 packages and I have 2 packages. So we open the package. You need to cut it. And again, be careful because it's powder, so it can spread easily everywhere. So just be careful and do not shake it too much. And you just mix it carefully so it doesn't spread in the air. It smells, but I would say that it doesn't smell worse than what you smell if you go to a professional hairdresser. So there is mixture. This is bleach. What we need to do now, so you start and I start from the back. Why? The temperature of your skull and of your head is lower at the back than at the front. So you start with the back. In this case, developing cream and the dye stays longer a little bit. So when you start at the back, then slowly move to the front, and after you finish, you keep, I personally keep it for 15 minutes, and you can, I'll show you how it looks like. So I have an additional mirror on the other side. It's a simple, very simple mirror from IKEA that I bought like 15 years ago, and it's attached to the wall, so I can see back of my head, so I can do it myself. Adjust it slightly so I can see the back of my head, and I slowly start to apply. So I actually see myself in the mirror at the back. I'll show you in a minute. Just slowly, be careful. It takes time, but it gets easier the next time, and then you just become a professional after couple applications. So the back, when I mix it, I slightly, brush it with my fingers. So the top now. And yeah, you need to apply like generously to your, even if the hair is short, this part you still need to apply quite some amount so it works. And then another side, so you kind of do it synchronically, so the color and the bleach applies on both sides approximately at the same time. So yeah, this is another side. And then I'll apply a little bit more in the front because I have more hair. In my case, I don't have to worry too much about the long pieces because they've been bleached already. So the most important is the root area. I didn't show you, I don't have anything on the floor, so I removed all the everything from the floor. So these are just tiles that are easy to clean after in case something drops on or spills. Yeah, so see, I'm done within like 5 minutes. And then to apply it evenly, I spread it with a brush. It doesn't burn, it doesn't hurt. It's a good quality product, so you don't have to worry about burning your skin. Just don't keep it longer than it's recommended in on the packaging. The longest time I believe you can keep it on is like 20 minutes. I don't need as much. Yeah, just be careful with the roots, with bottom, so it's fully covered. It's not liquid, so it's like very thick cream, so it doesn't drip, it doesn't spill. So I'm good, and I'll wait for about 10 minutes, and then after 10 minutes I'll check how it works, and I'll show you what you need to check. And then after another probably 5 minutes we will be done with bleaching. Okay, so for now I can do something else. I have 15 minutes and see you soon. I actually missed the 10 minutes checkup point, as I know I need more than 15 minutes for my purpose. Do not forget your gloves. What we need to check after 10 minutes, that the color of my roots is approximately the same as all other hair. So after 10 minutes I checked and it was still not good enough. So now all the hair looks the same. So it's approximately 50 minutes past, and now I will wash it with a shampoo that comes, it's conditioner. The shampoo, where is the shampoo? Oh, I don't think there is shampoo in this package, but I have a shampoo for dyed hair in another package that I can use. It's conditioner, yeah, shampoo. Yeah, and I'll be back with the next step. So this is how my bleached hair looks like after bleaching. Please don't forget to use your gloves when you wash your hair after bleaching, and don't use your regular towel. It can stain your regular towel, so use something that you're not afraid to damage. So my hair is, so it's all even, and at the back as well, so it's all the same color. My longer pieces, like my pants, were bleached before, so it's slightly lighter than the rest of the hair, which is fine. It just will look like a little bit lighter and brighter at the end. So this shade is approximately like 5 or 6 shades darker than lighter than my natural color. You can actually leave it like this if you like it, right? Yeah, it's a nice shade, but this is not what I want. What I want is copper, and we will mix it, apply on top, and I'll show you the final result. Once again, don't forget your gloves. I use the same bowl and the same brushes. No need to use different brushes, you just wash them. So this package is actually half full. I've used half of it before, so I don't need to measure it anymore. I just use the other half. And also, right, so description says you can add everything in this bottle, shake it, and apply through this hole. But this doesn't work for me, firstly because I only use half of the package always, and second, I don't like it spreading through the hole. I like to apply it with a brush, so I don't use this bottle. And also I would recommend, if you use a very bright color, you would likely need to protect your surface so it doesn't get stained. It's actually easy to remove after, but yeah, if you don't want extra work, then just put some paper towel in here. And this is color booster. It's called color booster. To get it to this bright shade, it's actually part of the packaging. You don't have to be creative. So you just add as much as you want. So I like my hair to be bright, but not like too red. I like it to be peach color, so they usually have leftovers. So I don't use the whole pack of it. Just a couple more drops. So this is the color I'd like to end up with. Close it carefully so it doesn't spill everywhere. And I can show you again how I apply it, but maybe in a not as detailed as before. Another tip, if you use very bright shade, you would like to protect your skin probably. I usually don't do this because it's easy actually to remove extra color from your skin, but in case you want it to be safe, just apply a little bit of hand cream on your forehead, around close to the hair, so it doesn't stain your skin. Like any kind of cream, just a little bit of oil in it, so the color doesn't stick to your skin. And at the back, yeah, I have a mirror right there. Be careful not to put oil on the hair, so it's not oily and the color applies evenly. Just a little bit around. Okay. And again, I use this brush. Remember, we start at the back. Yeah, I look at the mirror, but I can show you the application. Take light, small strokes. See, you don't need any help. When you don't need any help, you can do everything yourself. You don't rely on anyone. And I mean, yes, there are situations when you have to rely on other people, but you don't expect them to help you with some simple tasks, and then you don't depend on them. So then sides, each at a time. The other side. And the top. And now my favorite piece. I actually have drop. No, that's fine. It will be, it can be easily removed from the floor. And if it's not, if it stains your tile, then you can use bleach or alcohol, and then it comes out. Okay, I actually have leftover drop. So I don't want to apply too much, then it doesn't drip. Yeah, just be careful with this part. And at the back. So as my hair was wet, then it's a little bit liquidish. So I still can use this brush, but it's not as easy anymore. You can put a plastic hat on top, the one that some people use to shower. Then it will take less time. Just be careful with timing, because when you put a plastic hat on top, then it can, the heat is, there is more heat, and then the development is faster, so it can actually work faster. So you have to be careful with the timing. So now I will wash my bowl and my gloves and around my hair, and then we'll be back. I'll be back in 15 minutes. So I'm back. I vacuumed the floor while I was waiting. I don't waste any time. Again, do not forget your gloves. You actually reuse the same pair of gloves. It's fine. You just wash them. So the color looks very different now and very dark, but it will be much better when we wash the hair. Okay, let's go wash the hair and I'll show you the final result. So this is the final result. It's the color I expected and wanted. So it's all even, bright and shiny. And at the back. So to keep this color, I have to maintain it. Probably if you wash your hair every day, then this brightness will stay for about 3 to 4 weeks. If you don't wash your hair every day, and with this kind of haircut, you don't actually have to wash your hair every day. You just woke up like this, right? This is my favorite part, like I woke up like this. So if you don't wash your hair every day, then it can last up to 5 weeks, but then you'll have to bleach the roots. So I don't bleach my hair every time, I bleach it every other time, because I like it to be bright, and the roots are still fine after 3-4 weeks. So I'll dry my hair and I'll show you how it looks at the end. So this is my peach pixie. I love the color. I like how bright it is, and it's all even, so it's doable. There is no problem to do it at home. Just be careful. I don't encourage you actually to bleach and dye your hair at home if you have time and money to do it professionally with your hairdresser. I just do it myself just because I like the color to be bright all the time, and I cannot afford to go to a salon every 3 to 5 weeks to dye my hair. I cut my hair regular, but unfortunately this is the only thing that I cannot do myself. So if you can afford to do it professionally, do it. I just want to save time and money, and if I can do it, I am enjoying it. Okay, see you soon. I have something else to do today.